So as I conclude my day today, I would say it was a good run. I would say it was a really fantastic run. I would say do yourself the ultimate favor of taking some time with yourself. And why I would say that is so important is because too often, again, I'm going to go back with getting caught up in the busyness of life, or allowing the busyness of life to distract you, allowing people's business to distract you, allowing oh gosh, according to one of my girlfriends, she said, you know, she just doesn't get it, why it is we seem to be so caught up in the struggle Olympics, meaning that, you know, we just live in a society where we tend to compare our struggles with other people's struggle and do the, well, you know, my situation is this bad and this is why I can't move ahead, or I can't do any better, or this is why my life is the way it is. And just maybe, I could be wrong, but just maybe if you take just a little time, not the entire year, although the entire year could be good, to just kind of cancel out certain things, but just take maybe just a few days, or even a day, or even 20 minutes out of your day to really sit still with yourself and have those conversations, those mental conversations in terms of what you're doing right now that is allowing you to be stuck in the place that you are currently. What are some of the things that you could change? And I mean, I think because we live in the social media era where I think we feel the pressures, especially when you're in certain circles, you feel the pressure to project that I am happy and I'm living my best life. Now, granted, sometimes you really need to pretend, you know, they say fake it until they make it, but that is only relevant, or that only works when you are actually putting in the work to get to the point of making it. And making it isn't only about being financially successful and those things, but making it is also about having a good quality life and not having to have the conversation of, oh my God, I wish I would have really take some time to myself and focus on me, so that I don't have the regret of not really living my life 30 years from now. Because by then it's not necessarily that it's too late, but I mean, you would never be able to get back your youth or your prime, you know. And I mean, prime is kind of relative, because I mean, you could be in your prime in your 40s, you could be in your prime at 50, but really being that you would have kind of lost out on, let's just say, 10 or 15 or even 20 years of good living, because you decided to keep up with the Joneses, or because you decided to allow life's busyness to distract you from working on yourself and really getting to that place of happiness and that place of peace. Now, do not mistake me saying place of happiness and place of peace for things being perfect and peachy and hunky-dory all the time. Happiness and peace does not take away from obstacles, doesn't take away from challenges, doesn't take away from you losing things in life. It just means that despite the challenges you face, you are so good on the inside by the grace of God that you are able to withstand the challenges, and you are able to see things that you ought to be grateful for and bask in them in its fullness, although you are missing various elements of your life, or although pieces of your puzzle are still missing. So like I said, today was a good run. It is my hope for you, because I know the benefits of it, to encourage you and maybe even to beg you to take some time to yourself. Take some time to shop. I don't want to use the word figure out, but just take some time with yourself to process things and find a way forward, right? So again, this was a good run for me, that is, and I hope when you take some time to figure out and sort out your shit, it'll be a good run for you too. So like I say, I will post these things and stay tuned for more.